Hello and welcome to
Conway's Kitchen is some finger licking. It's an easy way to cook.
What is up, y'all? Welcome to Conway's Kitchen. Today in this introductory video, we're going to be giving an overview of this channel and a little bit of background on myself. We're going to be covering 4 things today. This channel and what you can expect to see moving forward, why we make this channel in the first place, why you might be interested in this channel and cooking for yourself, and lastly, a little bit about myself and why I like to cook. What you'll see on this channel. Weekly, I'll be uploading videos of different dishes that I like to cook. Bi-weekly, I'll be uploading videos about different topics related to food, cooking, and kitchens generally speaking. Meals you can expect to see, curries, different soups, tofu scrambles, sweet potato and mushroom dishes. Generally, I will explain how I build my own dishes and how I try and eat seasonally. Topics might include kitchen basics, kitchen spices, what's good to have around, fun ways to chop up vegetables, navigating grocery stores, and also how to use those leftover ingredients that might be sitting in your fridge that you use for one dish and now you just have, some cabbage or celery or veggie stock just laying around and you're not sure what to put it in. I'll try and show you how I like to use those ingredients so they don't just turn into food waste. Why I make this. I noticed there were a lot of people in my life, friends and family, that either wanted to learn how to cook or wanted to eat healthier but didn't really know how to go about that process. There's a lot of information on the internet and it can be really hard to navigate and make yourself feel comfortable cooking. And cooking can be a very daunting thing, especially up front. But once you get your toes wet, the water becomes a lot warmer. So I wanted to provide a space where people can learn how to cook basic, easy, delicious, cheap, healthy meals. And with very easy, simple ingredients, very easy kitchen techniques, something that even the most beginner cook can grasp. Why cook for yourself? When you start cooking for yourself, you start saving money. Eating out is very expensive. Most of the meals on this channel, per serving, going to cost you about $2 to $5, so a lot of savings there up front. Health-wise, when you start cooking for yourself, you're probably going to be eating healthier. You're going to see everything that goes into your food. When you eat out, you don't see all the fat and the sugar and the salt and all that stuff that makes food very delicious when you eat out, but also makes it very unhealthy. So when you start cooking for yourself, you see everything that you're putting into your food. You're ultimately going to probably make healthier, more well-rounded meals for yourself. And when you're feeling good, your vibes are going to just be a lot better. You're going to move through the world in a healthier manner. You're not going to eat every meal and feel super sluggish and down afterwards and need that food baby nap, You're going to be able to take this skill and apply it. Maybe you want to cook a meal for a loved one. Maybe you want to impress someone. Generally speaking, your vibes are just going to be a whole lot better. You're also going to learn about grocery stores. You're going to learn about seasonality of food. You're going to learn about how it's possible to get a fresh strawberry in the dead of winter, and also why tomatoes taste better in the summertime. You're going to start to understand all the different aspects and people involved in the food chain to get the food from the ground into your mouth. Who I am and why I cook largely came to a head when I went to college. I went from a young, active, sports-playing person to someone who spends most of their time in libraries reading. So those frozen burritos, those slices of pizza that used to keep me going, didn't do such a good job keeping me going when my lifestyle changed. So it forced me to re-understand my own diet, my own lifestyle, and my own relationship with food, and ultimately my own relationship with my body. In college, I studied sustainable food systems, so I became really nerdy about global agriculture and macroeconomics and public policy and urban agriculture and all these different elements of the food system. And as an extension of that, cooking is sort of a cultural extension of everything that happens, and it's a very tangible manifestation of these different studies. So I'll talk a little bit about this stuff on the channel, but mostly just goes to show that I'm just interested in food generally speaking, and cooking is an aspect of that I incorporate in my life daily. I've worked in food service for about 5 years now, back of house, front of house, fine dining, cafe work. I've been around a bit. I've learned a lot of different tips and techniques and just little things that I find are interesting, and I love to share them as I'm cooking meals and on this channel generally. I've been cooking all my own meals for about 8 years now. I was kind of my own guinea pig for a while, just trying to figure out what worked for me, what made me feel good, what tasted good, and from there, how to keep it fresh and interesting. You don't want to get too bored with your own cooking, because then it'll just be easier to go out. It'll be easier to snack on the junk food. It'll be easier to fall into those old habits that you might be trying to kick. Cooking is a skill like any other. So the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. And the different types of dishes and the more interesting dishes you'll be able to make down the line. So on this channel, I'm going to talk about dishes I like to make, dishes I used to never make, but now I make, and they're all going to be cheap, healthy, easy, accessible, all the buzzwords. That's it for the introduction. I just wanted to give you all a little bit of information about who I am, why I'm doing this, and what you can expect to see on this channel. We have weekly content, new meals, bi-weekly content with different topics. I'm always down to engage in discussions in the comments. If you have things that you want to see me cook, see me talk about, if you have any recommendations, I'm still pretty new to all this stuff. So, feel free to engage. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help you help yourself. I want to share the information that I've learned over, the past 12, 15 years of my life, through my experience, through me guinea pigging myself in my own diet, and I found something that works for me. I've cooked for other people, and it seems to work for them too. So, stick around. We got a lot more things coming. Weekly, we'll be what you'll see on this channel. Weekly, anyway.
I haven't pressed.
It's like a 5, right? Short, but
4.5.
okay, 4.5. All right, fair enough. What you'll see on this channel.